Apparently, if your video is exactly 7 seconds long, you show up on people's For You page. Did it work? Let me know.
Come with me to do 4 hours worth of cleaning. Since I was on a little bit of a time crunch today, I didn't expect to completely get through the 4 rooms that I did, but somehow it happened. I went right in with picking up all the trash and collecting all the dishes. I'm literally just walking around each room with a big bag, throwing away any trash I see, and collecting the dishes up as I go. Now, of course, I'm going to go back and scrape the food off of these dishes, but for right now, I'm just worrying about getting it all together and getting it out of my way. Big cleans like this can be overwhelming, even for me, and it really helps to get the trash and dishes out of the way first. And with respect to this client, she's a stay-at-home mom to a child with high needs, and she finds herself doing a lot of solo parenting. So as you can see, things have really gotten behind. And when I post big cleans like this, sometimes people say that it'll just look like this again in a week. And while sometimes that might be true, it's not up to me. And I'm just happy it'll at least be clean for a couple days. And I accidentally got some soap in between that glass and couldn't get it out. Whoopsie. And even though there is this little stain on the counter, it cleaned up so good. And I'm gonna come back to mop. Right now I'm sweeping the dining room, kitchen, and living room. And then I move to the bathroom, picking up all the big stuff from the floor and going right into the tub. Don't go at me for cleaning this little seat thing. I couldn't figure out how to get it off. And I figured, it's here. It's getting cleaned. And I'm using cleaner, so it's not gross, right? If you don't have a detachable shower head, how do you rinse your shower? I feel like there's something better than throwing cups of water. I've also seen that you can attach a towel to the scrubber I use, so maybe I'll try that. And putting on this little toilet bowl cling is my favorite part of cleaning the bathroom. What's yours? Something I've been wondering is if the pink stuff spray is a good glass cleaner. I've seen other cleaners use it on glass, but I wonder what it looks like when it dries. So if you've tried it, let me know how it worked out. And these cabinets and drawers that you see right here were pretty empty. So a lot of stuff that was on the counter, I organized into those. Any guesses on the color of the dog's fur? And there was a lot of hair flying around when I was sweeping, so I go over everything with a vacuum too. Now that I'm done vacuuming, I'm going through to mop every room. And I didn't bring my pine saw, so I'm doing 2 passes with my Mr. Clean multi-purpose cleaner. My all-time favorite scent is the lemon. Some clients don't like a lemony scent, or a fragrance in general. But like I said, lemon's my favorite. I started cleaning right at 1, and at this point, it's like 5:05. I could have been there longer and done more, but I'm so happy with what I was able to get done in the time I had. Even though the bathroom wasn't the biggest transformation, it was my favorite room to clean. But looking at the before and afters, which room do you think had the best transformation? Let me know in the comments.
I'm sorry, but if you do this shit, or even this shit sometimes, I freaking love you and don't ever change.
军还有30秒到达战场。